And welcome back to my channel, the 360 Traveler. It's 7 p.m. in 15 minutes, and it's getting dark, so it's gonna be a bit noisy. It's gonna get a bit noisy, but anyway, I haven't made a 360 video for a long time, and I just, you know what, I'm gonna sell my Panasonic shit because there's one thing I'm struggling with my Panasonic cameras is the autofocus. First, I want to invest some money in buying some Panasonic gear because it was cheaper. Actually, it was the main factor because it was cheaper. It's also a bit more. It's also a bit more portable. So you get like because the sensor micro four third is a bit smaller than the APS-C sensor or than a full frame sensor. So the camera is not that much smaller, but the lenses are kind of a bit smaller. So this is kind of an advantage, but mostly it's the price. It's cheaper. So at first I was like, okay, I'm not gonna spend a lot of money with all of that. But then after I was tempted to buy another lens and another one. And until recently I bought a couple of lenses, especially one which really was expensive. The Laowa 7.5mm f2. And probably this one I should not have bought it. Today I saw the smartphone that I bought and never used, and I lost some money, but at least I got some money back. So, and then now it's like, okay, I saw on Facebook Marketplace this camera, this a6000 at a very good price, only 400 Singapore dollars with the kit lens. Normally it's this price without the kit lens, and this one came with the kit lens, so I thought, what the heck, I'm just gonna get it. And I thought I'd seen like this ad with another lens, the 1.8, 15mm 1.8. Not my typical lens as a vlogger to use, as it's too much narrow, so I cannot use it as a vlogging lens, unless I'm kind of like far from the camera on the other side of the room maybe, like I used to do with my Canon M10 and 15mm I bought. But yeah, it's more like a portrait lens, or if I want to go around and film, but it's still a very good lens. And so he wanted $650 first for the body, the kit lens, which is 24mm 2450, 3.5, 5.6. If you're not into cameras, just forget about it. You're not gonna, just enjoy the views. I mean the view. What's the kit lens? 24mm. Wait, 16mm. 16. Yeah, 16 to 50mm. Sorry, I'm not used to views. I forgot the APS-C. Dimensions now. What I'm using now, it's a micro four third system, so you're gonna have like a sensor which is smaller. So basically now I'm more used to have like what I'm having now, for example, is a 32, what is it, 20, gosh I forgot, 12mm to, yeah, 12 to 32mm. That's the small zoom that I have. So this one is 16mm. So on the full frame it's a 24mm. Anyway, that's what you get. I just wanted to show you guys around. When I came here 45 minutes ago, basically at 6 p.m. We've been speaking with this friendly Filipino guy for a while. He sold me, as I was just explaining, I just bought it. I just bought the a6000, and I got the, you know, the two lenses and the body for $550. So you could think that that's a lot of money, and right now I have to keep on saving money again, and I have to start selling my lenses and one of my anyway, my whole like Panasonic setup. I have to start selling some stuff there so I get some money back, and I have to move to the Sony APS-C system and just kind of like dodge and forget about Panasonic, because you know what, I mean, like, I'm gonna keep a couple of stuff anyway. I'm not gonna be able to sell everything, so now I'm gonna work. I'm not even doing it really any videos lately, but anyway, I'm gonna be doing Panasonic and Sony, and then little by little just move to Sony, you know, because at the end of the day, when you do video, I think that's the best you can get. I think Panasonic was not a very good idea, but I'm not that, you know, disappointed or whatever. I don't really regret that I've tried it. You know, at least I would have tried it. I've tried a bunch of different lenses, and here you go, you know. But when I'm gonna get the Samyang 12mm on the micro four third camera, 12mm actually, it's gonna be 24mm. But if it's on the Sony APS-C, a 12mm would be much wider. Would be more like a 16, 17mm. So it's much wider, so it's much nicer if what you want is a wider angle. On the contrary, I just got a Samyang 50mm 1.2. I was fascinated by the 1.2, so I got an f1.2, and in this case it's going to be better because it's going to be a 75. Going to turn into a 75mm. At the end of the day, you're going to have like such, you know, the same shallow depth of field, you know. But at 1.2, I can tell you that it doesn't make any difference anyway. It's just too shallow anyway. I'm gonna keep filming until I reach the MRE, and I think I'm taking the right direction, but to be honest, I cannot be so sure about it. And look at that. I think I walked too much south. Like, was I supposed to get here? Okay. I know that one thing with the Insta360 1R that I don't particularly like, it's the low light situation. It's not very good in low light. Okay, even compared to my to my Samsung Gear 360 from 3 years ago, which I just bought a few months back, but it's from 2017. It seems that it's not as grainy as this one, so go figure. It's kind of weird because it's not supposed to be like that. So what do you want to say? So anyway, in the first place, I got rid of my Canon, which I finally sold, with two lenses I bought secondhand. My Canon M10. At the beginning when I got here, so I bought the whole thing separately, camera and then one lens, one adapter, and another lens. One of the lenses, the 50mm 1.8. Got the whole thing for like together it was like $450, $460. I sold the whole thing for $400, so I didn't lose that much, but I was going to lose no matter what, because if you buy something second hand, you're gonna be pretty lucky if you're gonna be able to get back your money. And anyway, I hadn't been using it for so long. But anyway, one of the reasons why I sold it was that with the adapter and Canon autofocus, which is not that good, but not as bad as Panasonic, especially with the adapter, the autofocus was really not good. So basically, I had to use the manual focus. All right, and now even with the Panasonic, whatever I do, now I have like a bunch of lenses which are actually manual. So these ones, obviously, I got to use the manual focus. And then even the lenses which have an autofocus, I still have to use the manual focus because it's not good enough. It's just gonna keep hunting my face or whatever. You know, when I was filming this tidy dancer 2 weeks ago, and well, I still, you know, when I'm moving subject, I also had to do to use the manual focus when you do videos, and that's whether you're going to do photos or video, it's really a pain, you know. And this is the main advantage basically. You'd rather have like 2-3 lenses and a very good autofocus than like me, like 10 lenses and a very shitty autofocus. So now I'd rather now I got 2 lenses, a kit lens, 16 to 50 millimeter, and the 50 millimeter 1.8, and I'd rather just sell like all my gear, all my Panasonic gear, and keep that rather than the opposite, because the autofocus is a big part of the thing, right? So like I was saying, if you're a vlogger or whatever, if you want to get a fast focus on yourself or on anything you're going to be filming, then obviously you need, you know, a fast and easy autofocus. Anyway, here we are. This is the MRE Senggang. Don't want to really be filming inside because it might be a bit dark. But yeah, this I could make a little video, which I haven't been doing for a while. And I mean, I wish that I would have like directly bought maybe the a6000. Things like I cannot film myself because there's no like flipping screen. I'm gonna have to buy an accessory, like a mirror that I can, so I'll be able to see myself. And when I do that, then I'll be able to, you know, use it as a vlogging camera too. I don't know if I can have to order it online or if I can find it somewhere around here in the city. But if I hadn't heard about this accessory, then maybe I would not have wanted to film it, to buy the camera. What am I saying? To buy the camera and film myself. I don't know if that's the right side. It's only one side anyway, so that's not where it's supposed to go. It's not. No. Yeah, I thought so. I thought so. Alright. That's not at all the right place. And everybody is going up, nobody's going down. It's going to make it easier to go down then. I'm supposed to get on the purple line. What the fuck is that? I don't know. It's not the Elodie. Like maybe it's just not even right here. I thought it was the, I don't know. That looks pretty scary, and I wouldn't like to be right there. Ah. How long is that? Only 15 minutes, okay. MRT, okay, that's more like going down. I mean, makes sense because MRT is supposed to be down and already up. I should have thought about it. I sound kind of stupid now. I feel kind of stupid, but I come from a small town. We don't really have MRTs and LRT. Yeah, I've been living abroad for like almost half of my life, using a lot of different MRTs. Not so many LRTs though. So yeah, it makes sense that when you're looking at MRT is here and LRT is out there. Anyway, thanks for watching. And see you in the next one. That was the 360 Traveler. Cheers!